Okay, apologies for joining one game in here. Or one turn. Magic Online has some lovely times with weird foil arts. So the hand that we kept did not have this Wormcoil engine to start. So the opener that we decided to keep was uh, we're on the draw against an opponent mulliganing to 6. And we kept these 7 cards, which is 2 Tron pieces plus 2 cantrips, which is pretty good. Talaria West implies that it's good interaction here. Thank you. Thanks for interrupting Magic Online. Talaria West implied that this was good, but the Plains implies that this might be Ad Nauseam we're playing against instead, which is really bad for us. Though I guess Karn beats them, so whatever. Um, I think I'm just supposed to play Relic here. I can map next turn or whatever, but like playing the map doesn't. This turn doesn't really do anything. Yep, we're playing against Adnals. Okay. There's also a chance that they were some weird blue, mono blue Tron, or like blue white Tron deck from like 2011 or whatever. Um, yeah, we're probably gonna die before we do anything this game because our hand doesn't interact. That's Lab Maniac, sure, whatever. Well, we might actually game. So this is actually kind of interesting. The fact that my opponent played Lab Maniac. Do I just? Nah, I think I'm just supposed to play. No, I'm supposed to play Karn this turn. Because otherwise, there's a chance that my opponent sets up to Pact plus Angel's Grace. And this just exiles the Talaria West. Here we go. And Lab Maniac can't keep up with Karn, so that's fine. You put the cards in your deck to draw them. These are some of the best top decks I think I've had in like a long time. Choose you. Oh, that's also kind of perfect. So Pact Negation. Play the Eye of Ugin, and we're just going to Ulamog our opponent next turn. No fun is allowed. Look at that face. Does he look like he's having fun to you? This is serious business. The only way to contain the Phyrexian Plague is to remove every permanent from the side of your opponent's board. Clearly, flavor. Attacking Karn? Please do. Man, Ulamog is great. Sure, card out of here. So their hand's probably like Angel's Grace Pact or Angel's Grace Adnal's Land or something. They're debating which relevant card to discard when they don't. Oh, Simian Spirit Guide. That's effectively a land. Yeah, sure. He's ceaseless. Oh, that was fast. So this card's good. This card's good. This card's good. I don't think that card does anything. That card kills a land. This card can kill a Pentad Prism. This card is atrocious. I don't think Spell's Guide does anything here. Oblivion Stone's pretty bad. Wormcoil Engine attacks. I'll take out more Oblivion Stones. Where's my other... There we are. Third Ulamog. Relic cantrips. These cards have text. That card doesn't. I'd rather have another Oblivion Stone as another out to Phyrexian on Life as a combo piece. Yeah, this is fine. I still can't get over the fact that Ulamog is a must exile. It's just such good flavor. He's just too hungry. I almost kept this hand. However, I do not think it's keepable. I almost... Part of me wants to keep this hand, but I think if the Oblivion Stone was a star, I might keep. But that's still a little aggressive. This is much better. Please make a scry decision. I'm trying to remember where it was, but someone was telling me a story from the Grand Prix this last weekend about playing local Legacy, and someone was not like super experienced, like an older player who just come back to the game. I'll take Urza's Mine, correct? Yeah, Urza's Mine. And their opponent played like a nice shiny foil Japanese Emrakul on them. And so they're like, okay, so what does that card do? And so people just start like, yeah, well, it's a 15/15, and when it attacks, you sacrifice 6 permanents. And someone else is like, yeah, it also let's just tap this right. It also is flying, and it's like, okay, well, I'll tear. No, you can't kill it. It has protection from all from colored spells. Oh, what? Wait, and oh yeah, and when it dies, it shuffles their graveyard in, and let's see, and it flies. I think I might have already said that one. And when you play it, you take an extra turn, and the other person's like, this player who hasn't played in like 10 years is like, no, but really, what does the card actually do? And for a solid 15 minutes, they refuse to believe that is actually the text of Emrakul, because there's just so many abilities on the card for no reason. So we're possibly dead next turn. Opponent has a known ad nauseum. This may be a spot where we have to... Well, if they have ad nauseum Angel's Grace, I'm just dead regardless. So I think I just want to scrying up a tower. Because the Lotus Plume's going to resolve, and they can just go off at instant speed. So there's nothing I can do there. Okay, cool. That's a good sign. I might be able to Nature's Claim this Lotus Plume. Though, more likely my opponent will actually just get to draw like 10 cards with that, and I'll die to just having cards in their hand. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna F6. It's not worth my time. Okie dokie. We might not get ad nauseum to draw however many cards my opponent's gonna draw. It's usually a lot. So I guess I'm supposed to do this first. And then I think I'm just supposed to do this. To my opponent, they bottomed and missed a land drop. Yeah, I think it's time to KO Lotus Bloom. Because their hand is like ad nause. Okay, that's fine. I'm dead then. So they found they scried bottom and okay. They just found it, so I'm dead. Oh no. No? What? Oh, the second black. There we go. Yeah, they found it. So I was just dead regardless. As I throw my mouse on the floor somewhere where I can never find it. Oh no! Disaster strikes every time. Okay, so the bottom scries were just like whatever. I will make them draw their library just so I can see what they have in it. So duress. Oh my gosh. Just make sure they have like a hate card or something for me. No, it looks like they just have duress and duress. They don't really have cards, so uh, I'm good here. Bad. I mean, these cards aren't good. Whatever. Neither of us really has cards for the other player. We're just kind of throwing our stuff at them. Tron piece, star, stirrings, another cantrip. It's playable. Has the Karn, like that's kind of the important part. I guess this hand's pretty bad against the duress, but um, it's like not unplayable against the duress. It's good against sleight of hand though, as long as this zone stays empty. Good. That's also a good draw. Well, it's not turn 3 Karn, but turn 4 on the play is close enough in this matchup. I didn't. Was there a prism in those cards? I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, it doesn't really matter if my opponent's doing that, so. Because I could get prismed and killed. That's in theory a thing. Kind of just blowing that for pretty low effect. Yeah, playing this over the map is better because it gives me an extra draw step to hit the second tower to cast Ulamog next turn. I just don't even know. My opponent's just casting a bunch of cantrips. Carrying along their merry way. Didn't know that promo's got that cool shiny hollow stamp thing. It's okay to burn this because Expedition map finds me whatever. Let's try for Karn. Exile the unique land. Our opponent's probably really dead. It's kind of hard to beat Triple Vindicate next turn. I got worried for a second. I saw an exiled card, and I thought it was just like a Lotus Bloom I had missed being exiled at some point. Well, turns out if you can't win the game without permanents in play, your deck does not beat Karn most of the time. Life lessons, kids. Choose poorly. It's not even wisely. It's just poorly. You can't choose that. You can't choose that. 4-0 defeating... Jeez, those are 4 decks that I would actually be happy to play against Tron with. Jeez.